It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed in. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, yeah, you take me higher, baby.
Welcome to Saturday Night Vibe, the progressive news show that just don't give a damn. I am your host, Marlon Clyburn, and on today's show, we will be discussing, hopefully for the last time, a Travis Scott incident. Went to court. I mean, well, not it hasn't gone to court. It will, but the situation is a little rough. We are also going to discuss something that we took our eye off the ball about, and that is um, the college education situations that's going on in this country. And we didn't know how serious it was. I have two stories and an update, by the way, that I didn't even know existed until I looked into it. But it all correlates around higher education in this country, the richest country in the world, and yet we still have situations that's kind of dire. To be honest with you, it's kind of rough, but we'll get into it. So before we even get started, please do not forget to like this video. Please slam that like button. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would really, really, truly help this channel out tremendously. Also, by the end of this video, I would somewhat give you one of the things I'm want to work on for next year, or at least by the end of next year, it is a goal that I want to happen. So, wait a minute. So let's see who's out there today. I feel really happy. Well, first of all, hello, Susan. I feel really happy for the first time today. Well, since yesterday morning, actually. I hope I had something to do with that, Susan. But if not, just let me know. And hello. Oh, that's the second person that said I am echoing on here. Uh, okay, let me take care of something real quick. You know what? As a matter of fact, does that sound better? I don't even know if y'all can hear me or not. Yep. Well, all right. So let's get rid of this. Y'all let me know if that sounds better. I had several people saying that they hear echo, so y'all let me know if that sounds better. So let's continue on. That was Susan. I don't know why she's happy. Hello, Mickey. Mickey. Oh, coffee. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I hope you hear the cheers up tonight. I'm very down, discouraged, and enraged. Mickey, not only do I know why that's probably so, that you may not want to watch tomorrow's show because I will be going into full in-depth coverage of that situation. I don't want to talk about it tonight because tonight is more of a happy-go-lucky thing, but okay, this is the first time and the second time somebody said that I have echo, so y'all let me know if the echo is gone. OMG, I came back and saw the screen out of the corner of my eye. I thought Marlon was naked. It ain't that kind of show, Susan. Susan said, I think you said it could be a little louder, but it's better. Much better, a little fuzzy. And Susan said, I'm happy because I'm here. All right. We'll do one more thing for my audience. My audience. So, oops. Ready? And I'm going to put you back on. I am going to pin this. Okay, I'm going to pin this a little better than that. And I am going to plug this in. Excuse me. And I am going to see if that helps. Hello. Pretty much. Yeah. Y'all let me know if that's better, but until we find out, y'all just let me know if that's a little better. I really hope so. But while we're doing that, let's just get started. Much better sound. All right, there we go. See, I will jump through hoops for my mafia. Y'all believe that? I will jump through hoops for my mafia. Much better, just fine now. Okay. So let's get started with the story of Travis Scott in the situation with the Astro World incident. I'm not gonna jump all the way through it. You know what the incident is. You know what happened. Um, so we're not even gonna get into that. What we're gonna get into is what I said last week or 2 weeks ago, or so on and so forth, was that things was going to get worse. Lawsuits were going to come, and lo and behold, here's one of the big lawsuits.
Deadly Festival, a prominent San Antonio lawyer has filed a $2 billion Astroworld lawsuit on behalf of nearly 300 people.
Yeah, and among the defendants, familiar names: Travis Scott, Drake, Apple Music, Live Nation, and NRG Stadium. And Adam Bennett, live outside the festival grounds. Adam, not likely to be the last lawsuit filed, is it?
Most likely not, Len. There have been nearly 170 lawsuits filed stemming from the Astroworld Festival so far. And one Houston lawyer involved in those cases tells me that as more people realize the true extent of their physical and mental injuries, he thinks more will follow. Just a short time ago, earlier this afternoon, we saw people coming by the memorial outside Energy Park, laying new items here in honor of some of the victims. Earlier, we heard from a U of H student who survived that crowd surge during the Travis Scott set. Rainier Villaverde is a plaintiff in one of those lawsuits. He told me he is still recovering both physically and mentally nearly 2 weeks later. He is also urging other survivors to get help if they need it.
I did, see myself as and regard myself as a positive person, before this event. But ever since the event, it's kind of hard to, stay focused, not only on my, day-to-day responsibilities, but my happiness in general.
Four Houston lawyers representing more than 300 people in these Astroworld lawsuits tell us they are sharing investigators and experts to try to streamline this investigative process and save clients money. The Harris Center for Mental Health, they are offering counseling to anyone that has been affected by the incident at Astroworld. You can call 713-970-7000. Len?
Adam, thank you.
I don't care anymore. Sue them all. Be real Americans. At this point, I'm have to agree. There is nothing good going to come from this. Even the money per se is not going to cover up what happened at that place. I'm sad to say, but it's true. No money amount is going to cover up deaths. No money amount will cover up mental anguish, PTSD, what have you. It is what it is. Will it ease it a little bit? Yeah, it will. Of course it will. But by all accounts, that was hell that those people went through. And the fact that about it is, and one thing I can say, let me go back a little bit. The fact that about it is that I can say this. I'm glad they sued everybody. Not just going after Travis Scott, because I said it last week. I'll say it again this week. There is blame to be given across the board. And what I say by that is you can't take away one element and figure nothing was going to happen. If you'd had stronger security, that doesn't mean that if you have more security, I apologize. If you have more security, that doesn't stop the people from coming, stop the training of the security people. More cops. Y'all explained to me on the time when more cops equaled safer. I'll wait. The fact is that this thing could only go way. And I'm glad that these people decided that they're not just going to stop at Travis Scott or the production company or the producers or anything else. They're going after the big corporations who, hey, I damn guarantee that you knew this ish was going on. And because you was making millions and millions and millions of dollars, no harm, no foul. Well, now we got harm and now we got foul. You're going to have to pay for it, bro. You're going to have to pay for it. Bottom line. I don't feel sorry for none of these people. None of the corporations, Bob. I'm worried about whether people can even get help for their PTSD. Will they have to prove it from this incident? Yeah, they will. They will have to prove it. And that's going to go, Susan, that's going to go through a process because let's face facts on some certain things, okay? The thousands of people that's in this lawsuit to get this money, all thousands of people had absolutely nothing to do with Astroworld. And I don't mean a little bit or they was in the area or they were, I mean, I guarantee you there was some people who wasn't even at Astroworld. There were people who were going to say they had PTSD because they read the news about it and, oh my God, I felt bad. Now I got PTSD. Sorry, not sorry. This is America. We have people who are just trifling as hell like that. They heard money. They heard millions. Excuse me. They heard money. They heard millions. They heard lawsuit. I'm in there. Oh my goodness. I read about it or I saw it on TV or whatever. Now I just have PTSD and I want to be part of this lawsuit. We have people like this in this country and maybe not and around the world. Because I'm pretty sure Susan's going to come back and go, oh no, we do it here too. But I'm just speaking from this country because I'm in this country. That we just have trifling, low class people who will do that, who will take advantage of the system for a cheap pay grade. So I'll keep you up to date. I'm not going to stick too much on it because, like Susan said, at this point it is what it is. Sue everybody. Let's get this over with. I want to commend Long Beach area. And I had a story of a safety parking program. And in case anybody didn't know what a safety parking program is, there are programs around the country where empty parking lots that nobody's using and everything for homeless people who live out their cars, who they can park in these parking lots with a animal amount of security. And they can live there and be a little safer than it is parking your car on the streets. Well, there's a program that Long Beach City College did where they had a parking lot where you could do the exact same thing. So let me pull this up real quick and they can go into more detail, but I have something to say afterwards about this is a good program, but also why does this program even exist?
Well, Alex, Marla, people who are sleeping in their cars will tell you finding a location to spend the night can be difficult. Now, Long Beach City College is offering this parking lot for all of those students who don't have a place to call home.
Implementing this now is like so awesome.
Students experiencing homelessness are expressing their gratitude for this new safe parking pilot program at Long Beach City College.
Because living out on the streets is really not safe.
LBCC is currently allowing unhoused students to park their cars overnight in this well-lit parking lot. They have Wi-Fi, outlets to charge their laptops, and restrooms with showers. Plus,
we secure the parking structure for them so they don't have to worry about anyone walking up from the street and kind of bothering them. They'll be safe and secure.
Dr. Mike Munoz is the interim superintendent president at Long Beach City College. He says when administrators discovered 69 students were sleeping in their cars, the school felt it had a responsibility to help.
I'm not saying that a safe parking program is going to solve all their problems. We know that this is a very serious issue, but it's a first step in providing them a safe space while they park, while we connect them with transitional housing supports.
Support is desperately needed. The college recently conducted a survey. 3,000 students reported they are struggling to pay the rent. Another 1,000 said they are housing insecure and on the brink of homelessness.
You know, the cost of living has really increased in California over the last several years. We also know that, our students have been struggling with basic needs for quite some time, and the pandemic has only made the challenges worse.
I'm the first in my family to actually go to college.
Patricia Lopez didn't want anyone to know she was homeless and sleeping in her car with her daughter. But hiding it wasn't easy.
It's very depressing. It's very just stressful, not knowing where you're gonna go, where you're gonna sleep, or how you're even gonna get to classes, how you're gonna be able to pass classes.
LBCC connected Patricia to an agency that helped her find transitional housing. She and her daughter now have a place to call home.
It feels really comforting to have a new home instead of just living at the streets.
Their advice to any students experiencing homelessness?
It's not the end of the road. There is help. Don't feel ashamed or anything like that. I know it's a hard thing to do, but it will be very rewarding. Once you do reach out, it will be very rewarding.
Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Never give up.
The Safe Parking program is available to students from 10 p.m. until 7 a.m. Reporting from Long Beach.
I commend this program. I don't want anybody to think that I don't. I do. I commend this program. It's a right program. It helps out this program. My question, again, we live in the richest country in the world. We have, by American standards, people who are trying to get higher education. They worked to get into college, and they're homeless. Is it me, or that just doesn't sound right? Something is not clicking. And I don't mean something is not clicking like, oh, there's a controversy. I mean, something is not clicking as in we try to live this American dream and you still get screwed. Nobody who worked hard enough to get into college should be homeless, living out their car. Now, this woman had a daughter, but that's one thing. I guarantee you everybody who is right now living in their car and going to college doesn't have a child. They're a single person. And yet you still living out your car and going to college. And we're still waiting on the government to try to figure out if they're going to get rid of student loans. This is still a question. So these students who are going to college are living out their car, and this program has to be put in place so they can have a safe place to live in their car. Now going to graduate and have student loans bigger than anything they can possibly dream of to may get a breather. And see what I said, maybe. This This is irritating. This is the most irritating story I probably have come across in a long time. And mind you, the next story ain't gonna be any better. It's just irritating. We played your game of the freaking American dream. Work hard, go to college, get a better education, get a better job and everything else. And we still have people homeless who are playing by your American rules. This program should not exist because students going to college should not be homeless. That situation should not exist. Sleeping in one car just anywhere has to be frightening because they're out in the open. In a parking lot, they're surrounded by others in the same situation. But safe. I agree. I totally agree. I agree that this is a great program. I'm just saying a program should exist because students going to college shouldn't be homeless. How much pulling up by the bootstraps do you want these people to do? Safe parking in places like that equals available roof, equals a place to grow food. Go for it. Give them a call, write them up. Other countries not only offer free college, many also help with housing. How pathetic is this? Yes. With Mickey, we played the American rules. We played your rules. We know the rules are BS, but we still played it. And we're still getting screwed by it. The pulling up by the bootstrap argument is not working right now. This country makes me sick. And Tracy, you already know how I feel. So when I lived in a state, private college dorm, Wisconsin, apartment if you could find one. If you could find one, which is a great segue into this next story. If you can find one. Now, there's an issue going on in California with a housing shortage, which has affected all of the United States, but it's probably affected California a lot worse. So this millionaire decided he's going to build housing for the students. Now, mind you, which is about this goofiest thing, it'll be ready by 2025, so 4 years from now. Now, mind you, it'll be built by this millionaire. But look at what's being built.
A plan for new dorms at UC Santa Barbara is causing a lot of uproar today. The project has a $1.5 billion price tag, and it would house more than 4,000 students. But some students aren't happy that most units in the interior of the building won't have any windows. Instead, they'll have artificial light.
Intent makes sense to make people want to get more social, but people could get so sad and just want to no sunlight. That's scary.
I spend a lot of time in my apartment and it's right there, and the window is the entire wall, and that's really nice to have. So no windows, I think I wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh my, UCSB, like other universities, is facing a housing crisis and plans to move forward with the project, even after an architect quit last week, reportedly in protest of the living conditions there. These dorms are expected to be ready by the fall of 2025.
So this is a dormitory at the U.S. University of California, Santa Barbara. They have a housing shortage for the students there. So much so that the college is putting students up at hotels and motels. Let's face it, motels more than hotels. So this billionaire or this millionaire decided his project is going to be, he's going to build a dorm large enough to house these people. However, the majority of the dorms are on the inside. If you ever worked in a business building, large floors and cubicles, where you worked in cubicles, you didn't have an office, you worked in a wooden structure in the middle of the floor, and you had your desk, and you had a wall in front of you and behind you. You had no door. It was just a space. You walk out, you walk in, so on and so forth. That's pretty much what this dorm was going to be, or is going to be. So your artificial light is going to be a light bulb, a lamp, whatever light that you're going to get. Certainly ain't going to be sunlight. This is your bright idea. You think mental illness is going to be an issue? Is an issue now? Wait until these students is going outside, not to only get fresh air, but to get sunlight. And there's a millionaire who thought this was a great idea. No, let me rephrase it. There's a millionaire who really wants you to thank him for this. My voting address in Minnesota is still the co-ed dorm at Gastrev Pastoral College. Really? Huge picture window overlooking the parking lot. I'll take it. Sound like prison, but I'll take it. So, honestly, I could be as mad as I want to. I don't go there. I'm sympathizing. At the very least, these students are fighting back.
Back yet? Also today, UCSB students protested a controversial new dorm project. Hundreds of students rallied against the proposed Munger Hall. The dorm would house about 4,500 students, but the design being proposed has small single-unit rooms without windows. Many students also carried signs and protested the housing crisis in Isla Vista. They say at least 300 students placed in hotels face eviction in December.
We've been talking to students in hotels, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and nothing's gotten any better. Nobody's been able to find housing since then. UCSB hasn't made any new announcements or anything. The deadline of December 12th is creeping up, and there has been no progress.
And the Santa Barbara chapter of the American Institute of Architects says it emphatically rejects the Munger Hall plan. We reached out to UCSB for comment on the dorm project today as well. We have not heard back.
So in case you missed it at the very end, the school is putting up these students in hotels and motels, and they have to December 12th, or they're out. So we'll wind up having more homeless college students. In, again, the richest country in the world. We play by your rules, and we still get screwed. Period. Come up with a better solution, and I'm pretty sure people will come up with, oh, you don't want them to have it soft, dude. You can't go to college, study, and live in your car and tell me it's a soft world. You don't want it to be soft. You had to work hard for what you got, so these students should do the same thing. I doubt you had to go through that. I doubt it. I doubt every person who actually literally does say that, I doubt never had to go through that. But they're the first ones who want to jump up and tell you how this generation is soft. This generation didn't work as hard as they did. That, technically speaking, this generation works just as hard. They just work smarter. They didn't take nickels and dimes and thank the master for everything. They knew how to play the game better than you, and you're mad that they played the game better than you. No college student in the United States need to be homeless. And with this incident, no college student in America need to be threatened to be homeless. December 12th is a little over 2 weeks away. a day or 2 weeks away. This is pathetic. This is utterly pathetic. It's much cheaper to build a square block of building than to build it with just outside walls. Yeah. Yeah. I know. These students are going to be told how ungrateful they. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are, Susan. You need to be slapped in the face and thank you that somebody even knew you was there. That's the equivalent of it. I'm gonna punch you as hard as I'm gonna punch you as hard as I can in your face, and you need to be happy that I even acknowledged you was there. You need to thank me that I even acknowledged that I punched you. Between the cells and the call dorm room and the student loan, when they leave, students are screwed coming and go. Yep. Yeah, that's my point. We're still discussing, should we cancel student loans? Because everybody complained about how soft the next generation is, or this generation is. I had to pay student loans. You should have to pay student loans. Why? It's not like this country doesn't have the money. I'm guaranteeing you, we're also the country with the most billionaires. We're not going broke. I wish that argument would die too. We're going to be a cash-strapped country if we do this. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. And you can put all the analyzation that you want to in it. We're not. And it has nothing to even do with money. It has everything to do with ego. This country is not even going to be allowed to be cash-strapped. We will find a freaking way. Always have, always will, because it's an ego-driven country that we're guaranteed we ain't gonna look a fool to the rest of the world. Just like when they sit there and say we're not gonna raise the debt ceiling, let the Democrats raise the debt ceiling since this is their thing. Yes, you will, and you know you will. Shut up trying to argue with me or anybody else that sit there and say that you're not. Yes, you are, and you know you are. You think this is the first time that we've ever had this argument about the debt ceiling in this country, about being raised and the deficit and everything else? No, this may be the first time you're hearing about it. This ain't the first time we've had this argument. And every single solitary time we've raised the debt ceiling. Every time. No, this country ego is not going to allow us to look stupid to the rest of the world. It's not. It's a lame argument. It's a lame threat. You are. So with that being said, this country has the money. And that being said, that means again, there should not be there should not be a such thing as a homeless college student. No. But Biden promised a lot of freaking things. So many of them don't even have parents that can afford to pay for houses. It is way too expensive. Yes, Susan, and they're in California, expensive now compared to what it was when these idiots who's talking about soft generation. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree. I would love for that strong, hard, dedicated generation who worked so hard to did what they had to do to live. I wonder how many of them was homeless and going to college. Oh, and by the way, living with your parents is not homeless. Living 4 or 5 guys in a dorm room and splitting the rent is not homeless. And Susan, I knew what you meant. All these other things that you're trying to say is rough and tough and tumble is not homeless. Living with your parents is not homeless. Staying in a room with 4 or 5 different other people and splitting the rent is not homeless. If you do not know the definition of homeless, then your education back in your generation sucked rocks, because that's not the definition of homeless. Far too many people can't see that when we help anyone any one aspect of society. It helps society as a whole. I hate the me, wanting things to be difficult for others as it was for, yep. And that's exactly what this is. Mickey, that in a nutshell is what this is. Every older generation that's complaining wants the newer generation to go through the same things that they went through. And mind you, on certain situations, we do give this generation a little softer touch. My wife, for the longest time, been wanting me to talk about, what was it? Gentle parenting, soft parenting, something like that. This whole count to 3 and put you in a corner and all this other stuff, or I don't know what it is. It beyond my understanding. You do something wrong, we put you in a corner. You do something wrong, I'm gonna count to 10 before I don't get it. I mean, you see what the soft touch has produced. And if you don't know, then you'll find out tomorrow exactly what the soft touch produced as a child. But in this situation right here that I'm talking about, this is not soft touch. This is more or less just saying, I want you to jump through so many hoops and put your mental state in jeopardy just so you could go around and tell everybody you got a degree. That 9 out of 10, you're not even going to get the job that you studied in college for. Oh, and by the way, we want our money back for you studying at our college, because we really, really need that money. Really, 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 truly need that money. We're not going to talk about what our sporting teams at that college bring in, because they bring in a huge amount of freaking money every season. We really need that money back that we gave you to jump through hoops and break your neck and everything else. I paid my student loan. I wanted it forgiven. My past childbearing. I want freedom of choice. I'm not in a POC or LGBT community. I want equal rights for all, and I am often mocked when I say that. And the people who mock you, give them a message from me, screw you. You have a right in this country, just like they have a right to complain. You have a right for equal rights for everybody else. And the people who probably complaining about you, Mickey, don't want equal rights. They pretty much happy with having more rights than other people. Again, wait for the show tomorrow and you'll see what I mean. Anything that is different is dangerous. Keep that in mind. That's the world that we live in. Anything that's different is dangerous. And we can't have danger around the corner. Most gentle parenting because emotional abuse real quick. Most gentle parenting because emotional abuse real quick. And maybe so. On a larger scale, though, the gentle parenting definitely is gentle parenting. Thank you, Susan. That's what I was talking about. Gentle parenting. I don't want to get into the gentle parenting versus capital versus punishments, because that's a whole different entire show. But I will say, and this is my opinion, what I will say is I've seen what gentle parenting has produced. It really have produced a lot of people busting through security gates to go to a concert so they can squeeze themselves in like sardines to step on people and any and everything else because they really want to see this concert for free. Some cases, there are some kids who just do not understand the thing about responsibility. They don't mind doing the things that is wrong, that is cruel, that is heartless, that is thoughtless, because it's all about me, 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 me. They just don't want the responsibility about it. You can see that as you can see, give you an example of the people now. I just found out recently that there are certain people who don't want to be called colonial. Don't understand it, but look it up. Colonizers. Sorry, not colonial. There are people who don't want to be called colonizers because it hurts their feelings. Again, they don't have a problem doing the act. They just don't want to hold any responsibility for it. They don't mind getting the gratitude and the gifts that came with being a part of colonization. They just don't want to hear about it. They definitely don't want to be called it because you're labeling. Beat it. Forgive student loans, and those billions will immediately boost the economy. Give the people money, they will spend it. It is basic 101. You can't spend what you don't have. If you don't have money, you're not going to spend money. Why do you if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't think the economy will be better giving more to the people than Wall Street, than corporations, I don't know what to tell you. If you figure that if I give money to all these corporate Americans and all these millionaires and tax cuts and everything else, simply because they can keep their building open, simply because they can employ people, and you don't understand that employing people is one thing, employing them with enough money so they can go spend it on your product is a entirely different thing. If I can't get you to understand that, then we're always going to have this argument. It is the people that are spending the money, and you're trying to keep it from them. And you want to sit here and say that we don't have the money when you're really trying to say is we don't have the money to give the corporations and the people, and we already gave the money to the corporations. We already gave the money to Wall Street, so we don't have enough money left to give to the people. So, in your wisdom, instead of just saying, "Oop, we done screwed up," or "Oops, I'm giving the money to the corporation because they're the donors of my campaign, and I'm not going to obviously I'm not going to screw them over." So you got to understand something. All you're going to get for the people is a vote. That's it. Your vote is not going to make them a millionaire by the time they leave office. Those big corporations will. All you got to do is write a couple of laws, couple of rules, couple of regulations, structure a couple of tax codes here and there. No biggie. And you go in with thousands of dollars and leave out a millionaire. Make America great again. Hashtag cut the check. Yep. Cut the damn check. I've read that each dollar you spend goes around 10 times. Pay your hairdresser and she eats dinner out. The waitress get that dollar and spend it on a new uniform, etc., etc., etc. Do you know how disheartening it is to work at a corporation that makes a certain product that you can't afford to buy? Do you know how really disheartening that is? And you can come up with whatever product that you want. But you work at a corporation that makes a product that you personally can't afford to buy. Or the cheap knockoff of it. Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm speaking bad about him. But I'm a little frisky today because I went on TikTok last night, and there was this lady, young woman, and bless her heart. Let me go backwards to go forwards. I saw a meme that said, "I really wish I could jump into arguments because the person that because you're not saying the right things to win the arguments. That's why I want to jump in and say something." That's what I would like to did last night with this person, because she was saying the right things, but she was trying to speak to a bunch of morons, a bunch of idiots, caught on to a couple of catchphrases here and there and so on and so forth, and figure they know every doggone thing because they don't know anything else other than this phrase works for this situation. And this phrase, if they say this phrase, works for this situation. So I'm always prepared because this phrase works for this phrase when this phrase doesn't work. And then when all of that work, then I will always end it off with, "You're just not listening. You're purposely trying to ignore me." So I'm a little touchy this morning tonight. So with that said, because that's all my stories for today, and I know tomorrow's news is going to be hot and heavy as AF. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back to Foxy's videos of the week. Tracy Carson from Tracy Carson Media is going to be here. And since she's funnier than me, we're automatically going to take everything down. So everybody, will be back in a few minutes. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, I wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free, finally. I always stay dreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground, I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free, finally, I wanna be free,
about to. I didn't want to take over.
This was this. I don't even know why I took my own self off. Welcome back to Saturday Night Vibe. I'm not even gonna put the border around because I just don't want to. Hello, Tracy.
Everybody.
Let's see. I'm still happy, even if we're all in agreement here. Yeah, I know. Like I said, y'all enjoy tonight's show because tomorrow's show is gonna be woo. This is for you, Tracy. At Tracy,
You know what, Mickey?
Oh, you have a dirty mind. It's just missing.
You know what, Mickey? Not today was a day, and you just made me smile. I did a recording, and of course, lost the whole thing, so I got to do it all again tomorrow. Yeah.
What happened?
I recorded on Zoom because I was late going into my own meeting. So you know how when you put it in Zoom, it'll just delete off something like, okay, just put another one and do it later. No, recorded that whole thing, and this was a funny one too. It was a really, really funny one.
I want to get these videos out because I'm not going to be here next week. I don't know about Sunday, but I definitely ain't going to be here Thursday or Saturday. May do Saturday. Susan, oh, you made me happy. I was very ugly when I got here. It's so nice to be among human beings who agree. And if not, it can be politely without name calling and insults.
I disagree, y'all.
I have no problem with you disagreeing with me. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. I encourage it. But we ain't got to insult each other.
You mean I can't call you a trifling?
I already told you I'm taking your black card, so if you ain't mad at
Hey,
that.
look, my black card been gone. It's been so long since. Hey, Susan.
Yeah, you're
I don't have it no more.
Well, let's get into Foxy's videos of the week, which unfortunately I accidentally erased the intro to that. So I'm gonna use this. And by the way, it's gonna take me a minute to try to find that video. So let's get started with something that we've been telling our white counterparts for years. For years, we've been trying to explain this to our white counterparts. For years. Believe me, been saying this, and I'm going to tell you how important it is. We've been saying this since we were children. How important this is. Since we were children.
Pack your shit. That's it. Pack your shit. Get the fuck out that night. Hey, there's no reason to question it. There's no reason to investigate it. There's no reason to even come down off the porch and give it the old, wonder what that was. You got it on tape. Examine that shit later from a safe distance. Pack your shit. Put the fucking sign up. Get it in the yard. We're vapor. We're out of here. Whatever the fuck that was can have whatever the fuck's left over in the house that we can't fit in the car tonight. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you.
Sam.
And it's worse than
that is the opening. That's the opening of every horror movie ever made in the United States.
Let's investigate. Why?
What is that sound in the attic that I have never been in since being in this house?
Sure,
let's go investigate. What's going on in that basement? What's going on outside in the rain?
Sure, there's a scary person creeping around. So let me just open the... Why? This is not Scooby-Doo. You're going to get hurt if you hear that sound in your neighborhood. Run.
Crystal Lake from Friday the 13th. Do anybody remember how the beginning of Friday the 13th Part 2 started?
I only saw the first one.
Okay, the second one was the college students.
Well, I
First
think
group.
Mark. Okay.
Oh, did I freeze?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Obviously, the second group of college, the first group of college students died. So this is a whole different group of college students. They decided to go on their little summer vacation again, just like the first group of college students who, again, died. And they said, let's go to Crystal Lake. One of the people literally said, wait a minute, isn't that where all the murders happened? Said the second student. Yeah, but they never caught the killer.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then let's go. Are you?
Yes, they're stupid. Yes.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes, they're serious. Just like all those Freddy Krueger movies. You know what he inhabits your dreams, so you're just gonna go to sleep. Okay, sure. Okay, makes sense to me.
Yeah, the most illogical. Every horror movie has started that way. And yes, the black person is the first one to die.
Yeah, we're always warning everybody. Then, well,
We're always warning you not to go out there and somebody curves and kills us first, which is fine. Just get on us after movie to begin with. But still, do not investigate anything. Period.
Yeah, you hear that sound? It's like for sale sign goes up. We're out.
You guys wouldn't do well living in the woods.
Sure wouldn't. Nope. Nope.
An animal makes that sound, Mickey. No. We're gonna have our first fight.
Nope. I sure wouldn't do
what
well in the
animal
woods.
Makes that
sound? No, I know.
Hold up.
Huh?
What animal makes that sound, Mickey?
Nope, I wouldn't do well in the woods. I want to be in the city where there's a hospital.
Foxes are really spooky. I'll take your word for it, because if I'm seeing a fox, I'm out. I'm seeing a wolf, I'm out. I'm seeing a grizzly bear, I'm out.
I won't even go to the zoo. Forget it. Like, why? One of them animals could escape. Oh, well, I'm gone.
I don't get this.
Mm-mm.
And by the way, let me put another bug in your ear, Mickey. How much sleep am I going to get hearing that?
All night.
Are you serious? No, I'm not going to do good in the woods. I'm going to be highly pissed off in the woods. Why? Because I have no sleep. A bear caught in a trap. Okay, we'll discover if you're right and wrong from a hotel in another town. For me and mine,
we gone. Gone, and gone.
We're out. I'm good. So let's move on, because obviously me and Tracy ain't living in the woods. Among a bunch of other people. I just put this guy up next because he was funny to me. He does these little short stories, but this one actually has a good rule of life to live by.
I resent that. But it does remind me of another story. When I was younger, I had a friend named William. One day I lent William $20. He was supposed to give it back to me the following Friday. When the following Friday came around, he was nowhere to be found. I went to his house, he wasn't there. I went to the playground, he wasn't there. I checked the hospital, he wasn't there. I told my uncle, "Hey uncle, this guy owes me $20. What should I do about it?" My uncle said, "It looks like you just paid an awful person to stay out of your life." I thought about it. He was right. It's a good thing I paid the bill. I paid the bill.
Okay, that didn't happen, but that was clever.
I'm lost. Some about that's not computing in my mind right.
Okay, what is it?
The whole thing is like I paid the bill, and then she said that didn't
That
happen.
that's his. That was his catchphrase at the end of every video. He paid the bill. He paid the bill. And it's usually he did something stupid and he takes them out to a restaurant. Okay, so in other words, it was one of the stories where he said where he took his dog out for a walk and a guy pet the dog and he cussed the guy out for trying to pet his dog. And the guy said, I'm sorry, I've just been so lonely since my wife died 2 years ago. So he felt bad and he asked the guy, hey, do you want to come to lunch with me and my dog? The guy said, yes. So they went out to dinner and the guy said, you know, if I knew that I was going to be this lonely 3 years ago when I planned to kill my wife, then I really wouldn't have did it.
Okay, that one I get.
So it was really awkward for the rest of that lunch, but I paid the bill.
Okay, now I got okay.
So that's his little catchphrase that he says at the end of every thing that he paid the bill. But I like the analogy of the situation that if you could get an awful person out of your life for $20, that's a bargain. That is a real bargain. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Susan. I agree with him. It's worth it to get rid of freely. Yeah, for
Sure
20
is.
bucks, got rid of them.
Hey, I paid 60 to get Trump to go away. Shoot. Hey, take my whole check. Here it is. Take it.
Nice try. We're not gonna get into it. Nope. Nice try. You tried. You really did. You try to segue into paying a millionaire money to get out of your life. That was just saying hit the like button. So hit the like button. You see that thing scrolling at the bottom? I see a bunch of y'all here. Hit that like button. Even if you don't like it, hit the like button. Ain't no use hitting the dislike button because apparently, did I tell y'all that? Okay. Maybe I did tell y'all that last week. So YouTube has decided to remove the dislike button. It's still on there, but the public can't see it. Only the creator can see the dislike button. And even that, it doesn't even show that it's a dislike. It just sort of shows it will take away from your likes. So let's say you had 10 likes on your video and somebody dislikes it. It's not going to show 10 likes and 1 dislike. It's going to show 9 likes. Then somebody else come and dislike it. Now you're down to 8 likes. Why? I have not a freaking clue. Not my issue. You can still see it.
Yeah, you can see
No, you
it.
can still see the dislike button. You can't see the dislikes.
Oh, how many there are.
Yeah, you can't see how many dislikes it is. The dislike button is still there. You just can't see how many dislikes is on there.
That was to get rid of those trolls. I promise. It's some trolls out here.
It is.
I mean, they just dislike something because of.
No, it's not a true representation. No. I think that's the point. And I agree with you, Tracy. It's probably just to get rid of these trolls who go on people's videos. Don't listen to the video.
Nope.
Listen to it.
Mm-mm.
I don't like Trump. Dislike. I think Biden's doing a great job. Dislike. This country sucks. Dislike. You have people who I really think there are people who that's their job. Honestly, I've been thinking about that for a while. I think there's people who from 9 to 5 who goes on certain videos. They have a category: political, cooking shows, entertainment, what have you. And their job in that category is to go and dislike everybody else's videos because they're miserable. Doing that way can never know the true percentage. No, that's the point. YouTube is doing this is not to curb harassment. That's crap. I don't think it's gonna curb. I don't think it's gonna curb jack squat. All you really, honestly, all you really doing in worst case scenario, all you really doing is pushing people from just pushing the dislike button to commenting.
Now, if you turn off your comments,
Yeah, I ain't turn off my comments. Say what you want to say. Hey, as long as you're respectful, you can say whatever you want to say. So, I wish Theus was here. Theus is not here today. Oh, I got one more comment here. Sorry. It's so people will not look at a video because YouTube makes their ad money from you. That's a good point.
that is a good point.
That's actually kind of a good point. If you do go to a video and you do see a lot more dislike than likes, are you gonna watch the video?
It depends.
Of course, for me, I'm always the person that goes to the comments. When I see something that I was like, "Oh, this is crap. This ain't gonna work," I always go to the comments, and sure enough, I wind up being right. Anyway, this was for Theus and Tracy. Tracy is here, so she can still watch this. And yeah, I'm petty. I purposely picked this video. I purposely did this. It makes no sense whatsoever. I just did it because Tracy and Theus pissed me off last week or 2 weeks ago. And I purposely did this just to piss them off.
Time because I got down to the end of it. But do y'all eat this piece of the bread?
Man, that's the best part. But you gotta do it right. First thing you gotta get you some mayo. Not that regular stuff, this olive oil. This shit is fire. You're gonna use a spoon, the big spoon. That way you can get a bunch of that shit, man. Put that on there thick like that there. Yes, sir. Like that there. Now, here, we're gonna get the magic ingredient. Right here. That's how you do it right there. That's good shit, man. I'm lying, man. That shit's horrible.
They're still the same. It doesn't matter. They're still the same. They're the same color. They sit right next to each other at the grocery store. They're the same.
Comments on phone with some corporate outlets getting up. Okay. Facebook knows how to look. YouTube knows how to play the game. You can't get mad. Corporations can't get mad at Facebook for knowing how to play the game. They know how to play the game. So, yeah, they probably know how to play the game learning from corporations. You know, you paying them for a certain thing and they give you a certain thing and they found a way to get that certain thing.
By the way, what was that he put on that sandwich?
Mayonnaise and raisins. Yeah, he said at the end, "Oh my God, that's disgusting." Because, oh my God, that is disgusting. Oh yeah, I love mayo and use it a lot, but I have never had
a mayo sandwich. That's basically what that was. Like, dude, come on.
You never had a mayo and tomato sandwich?
No, she just said mayo by itself.
Nah, I ain't never had mayo by itself. Now, I had to have to have a tomato in there somewhere. No, Tracy. Salad dressing has much more vinegar in it.
They're the same. They're the same. Why are they next to each other at the grocery store? They're sitting right next to each other. They're the same. They're the same. I don't. La 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 la.
So Miracle Whip and Duke is the same thing.
Exactly the same. There's only a few maybe minor differences between the two, but they're the same color.
Yeah, one minor difference is one is good, one isn't.
No, they're both the same to me.
The olive oil mayonnaise was good. I made that. Susan, I have to take your word for it. I'm not an olive oil person.
It's good for frying, though. Olive oil is good.
Olive oil person. Mayo tomato is fantastic. When the juices are running. God, Nikki.
Well, you eating some good old tomatoes, aren't you?
For real. That's the good tomatoes right there. Okay. Um, I'm gonna play my last video next. I'm gonna go out of sequence. And there is a reason why, and I will explain to you later, but let's just get this video out the way because it's true.
Say that ain't none of my business, but black.
You like it, I love it. I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
100% true. I have used every single last one of those phrases.
And my daughter, my middle child, taught me the new one. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. Uh-huh.
I guess.
All right then. And my all-time favorite. Well, it is what it is.
Oh goodness. That's every single last one of those. 100% true.
It is what it is. Yeah. What? Susan, really? What? Or is that that one of them? What?
No, because what you say when somebody's dropping the tea in your family, you want to know more. You say, what? You don't say what like that's none of my business. You say it like, hey, I want to know more. That's the way I use it.
Well, you have to use really at the end of it. What?
Yeah, really? Yeah, I agree.
Then you try to back out real slowly but quickly. You try to back out slowly, but
without telling them, hey, tell me more what happened. You gotta figure it out. But like, you don't say.
I hate you, do you, boo?
Thank you. I thought I was the only person that hated that. Oh, I can't stand you, do you, boo? Shut up.
It is. And by the way, for anybody that don't know, that usually starts a fight. That was what women used for men when they pretty much have been fed up with them, and they're gonna go do their own thing. So they go, you do you, boo boo. You do you, which means you do you, boo boo, because I'm about to do me.
I cannot stand that.
Now they done watered it down so much that you do you, boo boo. You do you. No, y'all messed up.
I go old.
Okay, now I get it. Okay. That was it. You missed
Yeah. Or we go old school.
Kevin in the house.
Hi, Kevin. I go old school.
And mayonnaise
sandwiches from time. What time? What time?
Okay. Okay, I'm about to say something.
What time?
There is another pickle sandwich, but it's not mayo. Has anybody heard of a peanut butter and pickle sandwich?
Unfortunately, yes.
That y'all.
Some things just go too far.
My favorite is I don't understand.
Shoot, I'll go old school.
That's racist. Dude, I don't even think that would work.
Nope, not with two black people talking to each other. You're like, no. We be like, no.
Boo boo poo poo. Boo boo poo poo.
Hey, looky here. Yeah, that's the one of mine. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Stop.
Hell no, yeah. I just recently came across peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Yep. Not trying it. Take your word for it if it's good, whatever. No, but I never outgrew peanut butter, mayo, and banana. Everything except the mayo part.
Bananas are disgusting. Mayo is good. And peanut butter is too dry. I'm not combining 2 to 3 of the things that I don't like. Let me just all put them together.
I've had peanut butter and peanut butter and banana is a African African centric snack. I'm gonna say food. Because when I was younger, my mom put me into the African American Culture Center. I'll never forget the name of that place. It was called the African American Culture Center. I went every weekend, and um, that was one of the meals that they fed us was a peanut butter and banana sandwich. And trust me, when they first gave it to me, I went, what the hell is wrong with you people? But I was also a little kid and I was hungry. So I tried it. Not bad. Of course, you also remember that Elvis had a fried peanut butter and banana.
Yep, he sure did. He was just out here stealing from the black people.
For real.
Ooh. Oh, well,
Yes,
I'm going to leave that alone.
That's Susan. Yes, pickle peanut butter. Yep. Peanut butter and science are indeed a thing. Yeah, it is. I've had it. It's not. It really is not bad.
Bananas are slimy and peanut butter is dry as all.
Why is your peanut butter? Your bananas are slimy.
Bananas are just disgusting by them. Oh, ugh.
Why is your banana slimy?
I don't like bananas. They're slimy. They're blood.
So you don't do banana pudding then?
No, I absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No.
Oh, just talking to Vicky. Fried bananas. Fried bananas is can't remember what it was because you put it on top of ice cream.
What type? What type of ice cream? Like
vanilla or French vanilla ice cream. Fried bananas is creme brulee is popping in my head, but it's not creme brulee. It is it's yes, Susan. Fried bananas is a they use a certain alcohol to get the flame look. It doesn't. You won't taste the alcohol, but yeah, you fry it up. It becomes a cream and everything else. You pour it over vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna get into everybody's business now. I know it wasn't to me. When I was a kid, my mom ate them when she was pregnant with me, and I've always approved. Yep. Doing great now. I was ugly when I got here. But Mickey, you ain't never ugly, and you know it. I remember the weird sounds from back in the day. Peanut butter and oh my lord, what?
Marshmallow fluff.
Oh, dude.
Oh, y'all just trying to make me sick up in here. Y'all just really trying. Y'all really trying it today. Marshmallow fluff and peanut. Oh gosh.
Oh my god, dude. Oh.
Why?
And that was wait, I'm sorry. I mean, Susan, Mickey,
Banana Foster.
Banana Foster. Thank you, Banana Foster. Yeah. Never had it. I've seen it 50 million times being made, but never had it. Hold on.
Marshmallow fluff.
Remember the weird sandwiches from back in the day, peanut butter and marshmallow fluff.
No, I don't remember that one.
Foxy
do they even sell marshmallow fluff? What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? It's marshmallows in a jar, right? I'm assuming.
Marshmallows in a jar.
Oh, okay. That's what. Couldn't you just buy them in the? Okay, never mind. That's just.
Dr. Claw, you weird, dude. I'm sorry.
I mean, I thought I was weird for craving the fried bologna sandwiches, but at least that's normal.
All right, last video, and you're gonna understand the reason why I made this the last video. Hold up, got another comment. I don't even know what they use.
Me either. I'm like, what? Do you make s'mores with it?
Apparently, to make sandwiches, according to you.
Only thing but marshmallows are good for is to make s'mores. That's it. I can't think of no other use for them. Oh, I'm sorry. And put it on hot chocolate. Those two, I can think of two uses for marshmallows.
Right. All right, last video of the night. Giving you a heads up because it's a challenge. I'm going to challenge the Mafia crew with this one. I am going to play this video twice. I'm going to play it one time before, and I'm going to wait for comments. I'm going to read all the comments, so on and so forth. I am going to play it a second time all the way to the end. Now, I'm doing this for a reason. I am literally doing this for a reason. I'm doing it for this reason. Because I don't want nobody to lie. And you will understand everything that I'm saying now. I know everybody going, what the heck is Marlon talking about and everything else. I get that. You will understand why I said I'm going to play it the first time and I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to read all the comments to the end. So there's no more comments. And then I'm going to play the video a second time all the way to the end. All right, hold on. Got a whole bunch of things that came in. I read that banana Foster and bananas. I'm not going to tell you what Foster is. No, I don't want to know.
I want to know. I want to know.
Nope, soup, nope. I can only handle mushrooms twice a year. One small package.
Oh, the peeps. Oh,
disgusting.
Them things should
on
be.
the face of the planet. And one roasted outside. One shot at each, and I'm sick of them.
Them peeps are this.
Peeps are the most disgusting dogs.
I don't even know who did that.
This was some advertising thing I saw. I can't remember.
Well, I bring it up then. I'm just saying.
You made a sandwich out of it. Don't do us like that.
I agree with Mickey. You got to tell us. Because now I'm sitting wondering, wonder what it means.
You do not want to know. Thank you, Susan.
Yes, I do. Private message me. You can private message me and tell me.
Well, private message her. I don't want to know.
Because I want to know.
So here we go. I'm going to play the video. Like I said, I'm going to play the video twice. I'm going to play it one time. I am going to stop it in the middle on purpose. And I'm going to read all the comments. I'm going to let y'all read all the comments. I'm going to read every last one of them. I'm not even going to rush anybody. Because I'm going to play the video a second time all the way to the end. And I'm doing it on purpose so nobody can lie. Here we go.
This will shock you. Less than 1% of people will spot this. Let's see if you're in that 1%. So I've got 3 cards here, but the only one that you need to worry about is this one, the Ace of Hearts. Why? Because I'm going to turn them over, shuffle them, and then ask you which one is the Ace of Hearts. So keep your eye on this card. Ready? Let's go. Okay. We're done. I'm gonna leave it there. Right. Confirm in your mind which card you think is the Ace of Hearts. Have it clear.
Now, I'm going to let everybody talk. I'm going
Can I say
talk.
I don't like these challenge videos because I feel like I'm always incredibly stupid. I'm like, I know I'm not a stupid person. But when I watch them, I'm like, I don't. My guess is the one in the middle, but that's probably wrong. I always feel stupid when I watch videos like this. I'm like, wait a minute, I lost it. I can't. What's going on? Do that slower.
Okay, here we go.
Nobody's coming? Nah, come on.
Yep. Okay, this dude is moving the cars.
Thank you. That was gonna be my second thing.
That's the point of it. That's the point of it. I got several people on here. I got several people watching this show. I don't want nobody coming at the last second going, yeah, I got it. I do that. I do. You will be disqualified. So come on in. Tell me what y'all think. Say whatever it is that you want to say. Giving y'all all the chances in the world. Do you want to see the video again?
No, because it's card movement gonna make me seasick.
Card movement should not make you seasick.
I'm just like,
Ain't a
stop
bit of
it.
damn water around you. You ain't on a ship. It's
I'm
called
not.
movement.
His hand motion was getting on my nerves.
See, nobody is saying anything.
Yeah, because we all don't know his hands. We like, okay, my guess is the one in the middle.
Oops, my left or his right.
I'm just gonna go with the one in the middle. I know I'm wrong, but oh well.
My partner does that. He did that trick in front of a mirror as a kid. He explained it and still can't get it. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. And I take it back. It's going to be a third time I'm going to show this video. But let's go.
This will shock you. Less than 1% of people will spot this. Let's see if you're in that 1%. So I've got 3 cards here, but the only one that you need to worry about is this one, the Ace of Hearts. Why? Because I'm going to turn them over, shuffle them, and then ask you which one is the Ace of Hearts. So keep your eye on this card. Ready? Let's go.
You stopped it again.
Again.
I'm still going with my bad guess. It's in the middle.
Okay.
It's probably not, but
like I said, I'm letting everybody make their comments right here and right now. Because next time I play this video, I'm playing it all the way to the end. And I want nobody come and go, ooh, I knew that. Get disqualified. So I'm going to give you a good 30 seconds. Hold on. As a matter of fact, here we go. I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds to make a comment. Okay. All I got is 2. Middle. He didn't move that last one. Okay. You stopped it too soon that first time. Okay. All right. Mafia. This is the video all the way to the end. I was correct on what I knew was going to happen. And it did happen exactly the way I thought it was going to happen. And if it make you feel better, it happened to me too. So, everybody ready? Because this is the last time I play the video all the way to the end.
This will shock you. Less than 1% of people will spot this. Let's see if you're in that 1%. So I've got 3 cards here, but the only one that you need to worry about is this one, the Ace of Hearts. Why? Because I'm going to turn them over, shuffle them, and then ask you which one is the Ace of Hearts. So keep your eye on this card. Ready? Let's go. Okay. We're done. I'm going to leave it there. Right. Confirm in your mind which card you think is the Ace of Hearts. Have it clear. Keep your eye on that card. Now we're going to reveal them. See, if you guessed this one, you would have been wrong. If you guessed this one, you would have been wrong. If you guessed this card, then congratulations. You are very sharp. You've got a sharp eye. If, however, you spotted that during this video, the color of my shirt has completely changed, then congratulations, because you are in the 1%.
Just gets on my nerves with these videos. Stop making people feel stupid. They ain't gonna. We elected Trump president. I already feel like we're in the stupidest country already. Why you got to do all that? Why? What's the point? I don't get it. And no, I didn't notice that his shirt changed colors because I was looking at his hands moving them cards.
There is a video out, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you know about the video of the dancing bear. What the video is a group of players. Some of them have white shirts on, some of them have black shirts on. And they're in a circle and they're moving around, of course, and they're passing the ball. And your assignment is to count how many times the ball passes to the white t-shirt team. So you're concentrating on how many times the ball passed through the white t-shirt team, and you're counting everything else. While this is going on, there is a guy or girl, man or woman, who is walking into frame in a bear costume, doing a little dance. So it's not like he walks real fast and do something and moves off. No, he goes in the middle. He does a little dance for a while and walks off. It is called the dancing bear trick. It's the fact of the matter is when you're concentrating on one thing so strongly that you don't miss the most obvious out of context thing there is. So it's not like, oh, it was a slight thing or something like that. Come on, Marlon, how was I going to get that? So, no. It's a freaking dancing bear dancing in the middle of guys and women playing basketball. But your assignment was to concentrate on this, and you missed this. You concentrate on the cards, and you missed the color of the shirt change.
But he told us to concentrate on the cards. So naturally, our minds went to concentrate on the cards.
Yeah, nope, never noticed it. Loved it.
Well, I don't.
But
I
hey,
can't stand it.
Right. There you go, Mickey. There you go, Mickey. You got the card right. That's all that matters at this point. Is that the one in the yeah, that's the gorilla suit one. Yep. Only got half of it. I knew there was something with the stomach. Didn't catch color change. Yep. See? I saw this video, thought it was a gorilla instead of a bear, but I caught it could be a gorilla, Mickey. I'm mixing up. It was the point is that you concentrate on something.
But don't tell me to concentrate on the cards and then change your shirt color because you told me concentrate on the cards. I did what I was supposed. No, I can't. I cannot stand it.
The essence of magic. Every magic trick is misdirection. Every magic.
Probably why I don't like magic. That's pretty much probably why I can't stand it.
Yeah, and nobody's shocked that you don't like magic, Tracy. Nobody. You don't like magic. You don't like music. You don't like.
I love music. I love music.
Yeah, Mozart and all of them.
What's wrong with Mozart? Nothing.
Yeah, I ain't never ran home to listen to Mozart.
Beethoven.
Nope.
I listen to jazz, country, gospel.
No idea why. Maybe my mind works in a strange way. All of those find the different things, etc. I spot right away. I did miss the shirt. I did too.
He told us to concentrate on the card. That's what I did.
But what did he say? If you're in the 1% if you catch this. If you get this. I should catch it. If you get this. So you notice at the end of the video when he said, is this your card? If you correct, you have a sharp eye. He didn't say he was in the 1%. He said you have a sharp eye. But if you can see my shirt change colors, you're in the 1%. All of this is a mixed direction. And just to make Tracy happy, so it won't be a bad video. That's politics in and of itself.
That's true.
It's misdirection. You are supposed to look at this while we do this. And by the time you catch up to what we was doing, we done moved on to something else misdirecting you.
Yeah, that part is true. Yep, whether it's Big Bird is the communist, getting the Asian Muppet is a bad thing. Yeah, I see.
Mozart.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for the correction, Susan. You're right.
It don't matter. I don't know how to spell Mozart or Beethoven, and I don't care.
I like old school rap music. I can't stand the new stuff. That it irks me.
I had to listen to classical music all the way through elementary school. If I see the Nutcracker one more time, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I just don't. So there you go. And that's our show. Tracy, tell everybody where they can find you.
Tracy Media at all platforms. And we got a video coming out. It's going to be hilarious if I can retape it tomorrow. I hope to have it out soon because I forgot to tape it today, but it's Tracy Media, all platforms.
All right. Yeah, y'all do these comments at the last second. Susan was determined she was going to get that spelling of that name right. Beethoven, yes. All right, a couple of house cleaning to do real quick. Tomorrow I am doing Radical Truth to Power. And yes, it is going to be on exactly what you think it's going to be on. However, my opening statement is not what you think it's going to be. I try to ratify it. I try to think of a better way of saying it, but my opening statement to it is not what you think it's going to be. Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid. Also, the show is at 7 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. Susan, I'm pretty darn sure I know that you may not be able to be here at 7 because right now you said it's 3 o'clock there, 4 o'clock there. So 7, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 o'clock, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is midnight there. So I don't think you're going to be able to be up. And it's well understood. Like I've told you a million times, I'm not waiting up to see somebody if I can see the replay. But Susan, watch the replay. So I'll be starting tomorrow at 7 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. As of next week, I don't see no reason why I can't do a Saturday and Sunday show. So we'll probably be back on track of all times next week. So that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-conforming individuals, that is my show for tonight. Please do not forget to hit that like button on the way out the door. Hit it right now. Do not pack up your stuff and walk on out the door. Do not wait, oh, Marlon, will you stop talking so I can get off? No, I want you to hit that like button because you're right there, right now, in front of your computer. Hit that like button. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. Oh, not all thanks for picking me up. I know I may crash tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be something tomorrow. I wish I was blowing smoke up your butt, but trust me, I'm not. So, until next time, we'll see you when we see you. Peace.